Welcome to ENN On Air, our digital news show giving you the stories of today. I'm Rachel Holley.
And I'm Fiona McAllister. Thank you for joining us.
Elon University's new Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Rebecca Kahn, just completed her first month in the role. Our Naomi Washington spoke with her about the transition to Elon, goals for the future, and tuition.
Yeah, so is tuition going to increase for the 2023-2024 academic school year?
I'm sure the institution will be making announcements about what will happen with that in the near future, because that is something that we have to report at specific times of the year. And traditionally there are increases over time, so we'll watch to see what that announcement says. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't know or you don't want to say?
Well, we need to wait for an official announcement that would have any details in it, and so that it's accurate.
Okay. In the event that it does increase, what do you say to students who already have a hard time affording to come here?
Well, certainly if there are students who experience a true hardship and that affects their ability to pay their tuition, they should work with financial aid to see if there are ways that they can be supported differently. And for other students who can match that increase, because that is something that does happen typically across higher ed over time, that if they're able to handle it, great. If they're not, then they should work with financial aid.
For the full Q&A with Provost Kahn, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
Free weekly tutoring sessions for pre-K students in Alamance Burlington school system are back. The Little Village Project, a subset of the It Takes a Village project, is back after 3 years, thanks to a $50,000 grant from ABSS. Our Margaret Faust talked to 2 families whose elementary school students are a part of the Village Project. They said they're happy to see the pre-K program come back.
I'm smart, I'm kind, I am beautiful, I like everyone, have a good day.
Tammy Mickman and her son Scotty recite daily affirmations to improve his confidence. This tradition, coupled with mentoring Scotty has gotten from the Village Project, has helped him tremendously, Mickman says.
People were encouraging him and helping him to want to, work harder, and he wanted that for himself too. And then his communication skills was just, it was going phenomenal.
Scotty has noticed improvements in his math skills.
It tests how I think and how I solve the problems, and it gives me more idea of what we're doing.
Problems during the pandemic eliminated the pre-K program. The new funding is bringing it back.
But it is really telling of how important that the village work is, and that ABSS values that partnership as they continue to invest in that partnership, right? And so just super grateful.
Candace Thompson's 3rd grader started last semester. She said if she could have enrolled her son Joseph in a pre-K program, she would have.
Helped him be more prepared for kindergarten and everything that they're going to learn about.
Thompson and Mickman appreciate the free tutoring. It removes financial barriers from academic success. Margaret Faust, Elon Local News.
If you want to be a tutor for the Village Project, you can email Sydney Simmons.
As the new semester begins, so does another opportunity for community service. The Blessed Sacrament Little Portion Food Pantry in Burlington hosts Elon University Catholic Campus Ministry students who help package and distribute food. CCM Vice President Trey Bauer says he first heard about the food pantry as a freshman and has volunteered there ever since.
In the faith, in general, service is such an important aspect of our lives and how we carry out our faith. And being so close to Burlington, being able to give back, we're trying to evangelize. We're trying to help out the areas that we can. And we're right here. It'd be so easy to extend our reach and our hand to help out.
Food pantry distribution is the first Monday of every month from 11:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. To learn more about volunteering at the Blessed Sacrament Food Pantry, head to Elon's CCM's Instagram.
Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day, but when you're stressed, it can beat over 200 times per minute. That's why Chair of Elon's Nursing Department, Tiffany Morris, hopes students will listen to their hearts a little more this month. February is American Heart Month. Morris says too much stress this early on can have negative effects on your heart health.
Stress brings on, predisposes people to cancer. And that's hard to realize, but it can, because your body's so stressed and it's taking all the oxygen to build your energy levels and things like that. So stress causes you to gain weight. So again, that's going to be more work on your heart because it's got to push the fluid throughout the body. So the heart is really essential to our health.
Morris says it can be hard to maintain healthy habits in college. For this month, she suggests a small change that can lead to long-term results.
Prioritize 30 minutes out of your day for you. I don't know that there is a balance, right? Because sometimes we're working on papers and it's 40 hours a week we put our energies. So I would encourage every college student and every nurse or nursing student to take 30 minutes a day this month to prioritize your health. Walk to the store, walk to the recreation center, or just sit quietly.
Another thing you can do for American Heart Month is get CPR certified. The American Heart Association's goal this month is to make sure one person in every household is CPR certified. They report that someone can die within minutes if they don't receive CPR right away. You can find information at the link on our screen.
There's a new band in town, Thistle Ridge. The Elon-based student band performs classic covers from across genres and has plans to release original music in the next year. Our Betsy Schleeuber has more on the men behind the music.
Meet Thistle Ridge Band, a cover band signed to Limelight Records. Elon sophomore Lucas McEwen started the band last year. Thistle Ridge is named after the farm his grandfather owns in Mississippi. McEwen grew up on that farm, singing since he was 3. Elon's sophomore Peter Collins is also a part of the group. McEwen met him at a Limelight Records open mic night last spring.
He was playing Soldier Swing by Dire Straits. I was like, that's what I need in my band.
The band has rotated through members, playing gigs primarily at the Oak House. At its show this weekend, Elon Jr. Sean Kelly made his debut performance with the band. The band also debuted an original song, Te Cantaré, which translates to, I Will Sing to You. McEwen says he and Elon's sophomore Julian Brown wrote the song in Spanish because they wanted to try something new. The Thistle Ridge Band teased more original music on McEwen's TikTok, which received positive feedback. Brown has been helping write new music and says it could bring people together.
People just come together when music's playing, and I've seen that happen.
Brown's sentiments also apply to the band itself. McEwen says what keeps them together is the music. Collins agrees, saying he tries to have no expectations.
If we bring people together in like some kind of following or community, that's awesome. If we don't, that's fine. Like, you know, I'm just kind of here to play some music and have some fun.
McEwen says Thistle Ridge has big plans for the future and that this semester should be the biggest yet. He wants to expand performance locations to Chapel Hill and Greensboro while still cultivating a community at home. Betsy Schleeuber, Elon Local News.
Thistle Ridge performs at the Oak House 2 Fridays a month. Its next performance is on February 24th, and admission is free for everyone. For a more in-depth look at the band, pick up a copy of this week's Pendulum.
That's all we have for you this evening. Thanks again for watching ENN On Air.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on air, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.